This is Best Fight the Best, boxing. Another channel, right? Now, as you can see, he's already starting his propaganda about being most hated because the legends have their opinion. So as we go down, you don't see anything about any of the legends and Bud Crawford and what happened with the Hall of Fame. Nothing. Nothing to report about. Because they, Mr. Best Fight the Best, didn't like the outcome of legends and their opinions. All right. And maybe they didn't like Crawford getting Hall of Fame and casting his fist. Hey, but who in their feelings, right? Let's see. All right, so we got that's watching live right now. 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. Nothing about Hall of Fame from boxing channels. All right, let's move on. This is Blue Blood Sports TV. Breaking news. Isn't this the man that always breaks the news when it comes out? Well, as I can see, 2 hours ago, Too Small Jamal. 7 hours ago, Terrence Crawford is much better and beat Errol Spence. That's what Mike Tyson said. Yeah, he did a live on that or whatever he did. I saw it. Savage, Errol Spence responded to Roy Jones, James Toney, Tarver, okay, but I still don't see anything about the legends getting anything and casting and Hall of Fame and all that. This is the news, okay? Not the opinions, but the news on the situation with the legends and Hall of Fame. Because this is what these boxers want. And they also want the news to report on certain things like this. Not just boxing matches and opinions from boxers, but if you break the news, right, Blue Blood? Well, you should be breaking the news about Hall of Fame and the great ones and the legends. Nothing to do about Terrence Crawford. Just the basic news about what happened. But as we can see, some of these legends said something that y'all don't like. So F them all and their Hall of Fame. That's the response I'm getting right here. That's the response I'm getting. Breaking news is no news. So wait a minute, there's a thumbnail, but it's Trill Boxing, but it's a twist to it. It's saying, was the Hall of Fame convention and Errol Spence Jr. hater fest? Wow. Okay, just come out and talk about the Hall of Fame, the convention, the fighters, Lele Ali, all the fighters getting their hand casted and inducted and stuff like that. Oh, that's what we're talking about here, the convention. But no, it's all about the convention hating on Errol Spence. Okay. All right, so now, as you can see, I'm about to go, yo, what up, Rudy? All right. I'm about to go in here and have something to eat, watch the brothers work out, chill out. Like I said, it's nice outside, so we could be like family now. You know what I'm saying? It's nice outside. I don't have to be stuck up in my Scooby-Doo van, my dusty old van. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. But you hear what it's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. That's the problem. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. So let me go up in the park, chill out, eat my food. And if I feel like working out, I will work out. If not, it is what it is. Woo! Yeah. Go find me a little spot over here. Oh man, they're playing the music loud, but we're gonna work it out. What's up, man? See if I get over here and eat, man, because I'm hungry. All right, a little bit noisy in here, but that's life, you know what I'm saying? So what I'll do is I'll come outside, I'll say what I gotta say, and I come back in, right? So check this out, right? So it's not what they say, it's what they don't say. So I'm gonna give you some examples of what Trill is trying to say in his video, and CC and 78. And then once I do that, I'm giving you examples. I'll go back in and chill or whatever. But for now, let's listen to the examples that these other channels is not even talking about. Well, you know what? Let's run the track with that, all right?
He said, I agree with Blue Blood. Those quote-unquote legends fighters relate more to Bud far as versatility, so they choosing him. To them, EJ is basic, but watch how many switch sides and call EJ special after the fight. I'm not watching none of them motherfuckers, truth be told. I don't like, these dudes, I don't agree with that. These dudes are I'm gonna tell y'all something. And 7-8 pointed this out, and we pointed this out a little while ago. A lot of these guys have podcasts. They have things that they trying to get going for themselves. A lot of these dudes don't have money like that. You know what I'm saying? They see these dudes out here on YouTube and shit like that, getting money and shit like that, and doing good numbers and getting paid and shit like that, and having higher profiles than them. They trying to get in the light. It's a lot of shock jocking going on. It's a lot of motherfuckers saying anything just to get a motherfucking camera in their face. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers that's saying anything just to get headline. Old ass men doing that shit. So they not gonna keep it real. And then on top of that, them dudes have been in the business so long, they got 1,000 hands up their ass. So they say things just for, just for shock value, as well as they have agendas. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got their own shit, they have agendas. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers was clicked up like Voltron in unison at that motherfucking Hall of Fame. The motherfuckers like getting invited to them dinners where you got weird ass motherfuckers that'll pay $5,000, $10,000 just to eat with them and shit like that, to help them motherfuckers bounce back from their gambling, dope addiction to hookers or whatever they got going on. They want to keep that. And the way you keep that and stay in them circles and shit like that is you would be obedient and try to make rich friends and shit like that. And you don't go against the grain, and you be diplomatic and all that type of shit. You can't say what you want to say. You don't have your own opinion. You have to be balanced and be unbiased, as motherfuckers say. You biased just because you have an opinion. Just because, you feel a certain way about certain shit. So, man, fuck these dudes, man. I don't care nothing about that shit. I be listening to them. I be like, but I know what they have to do. Motherfuckers have to be diplomatic. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Be diplomatic, but don't come in here and acting like you are, that you gonna give it to me straight. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna shoot straight down the middle. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you and all that shit, man. You ain't gonna keep it 100.
So Trill saying all the legends is clicking up. They're clicking up like Voltron. So I'm trying to imagine this in my brain, about clicking up with Voltron. Voltron, like, he is like, Mike Tyson and all the legends, James Tony, all of them clicking up like Voltron. Harley Marginale, all of them clicking up like Voltron. Like, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe they all huddle together, click like Voltron, and say, we're going to say that we're against Errol Spence. All of us. We're just going to click up like Voltron and say that, yeah, we hate Errol Spence and blah, blah, blah. Then, he goes to the extent to say, they got coke bitching, they got cokehead problems, they got gambling problems, they got all this kind of problems and shit, making excuses of why they going against Errol Spence. And I'm like, all right, so now you bringing up they legends, they got gambling and coke problems. So okay, let me get to you with this. Let me get to you. If you agree to that, agree to this right here. Well, Errol Spence just plead guilty. He just plead guilty to the DWI. Now, is it fair for me to bring that up? Are we talking boxing or are we talking life? Because life is life. We all make mistakes in life. But are you talking about the personal situation with the legends and why they doing this and why they huddling up and they going against? It's a fucking conspiracy, and they're going against Errol Spence because they have coke problems, gambling problems, all this shit, right? But now when I flip and I say, well, Errol Spence, he just plead guilty for a DWI. How do y'all feel now? All right. So they clicked up like Voltron. They're bringing up all this bullshit about, you know, personal lives and shit. But then when you do it to them and they're a fighter, they don't like it. Let's move on here some more foolish shit, all right? Because you see, what I'm doing is I'm putting it back to back so you can see that when one person do it, you got to flip it one time and do it one more time on them so they can see that, well, it's okay to say this, but when I say this, you got a problem with that. It's never ending bullshit. All right, let's move on.
Do the same, other people dick ride and everything, so people like that when they kiss ass and all that. That's not Texas dudes. That's not Texas people, period. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like that. Texas stands alone. And I've seen that for myself. Texas stands alone, and motherfuckers don't like that shit. So they try to downplay it. When truth be told, motherfuckers really not fucking with Texas. I'm just saying it. And I'm not from Texas, but I'm looking at this shit like,
All right, so CC is saying that everybody from Texas is thorough. That's what he's saying. That's what CC's saying. That everybody from Texas, everybody from Texas is thorough, and they on their own in their own country. It's not a state, their own country, you know. And the legends don't like boxers from Texas and all this foolish shit. I don't get it. I don't know where that comes from, but that's her opinion. Am I going to talk about that opinion? No, not really. I'm not going to get into going back and forth with a woman like that. But I have an opinion of another woman that I do agree with. All right? And I'm going to let you hear her. But CC opinion, I'll let you hear about Texas and Texas this and Texas that, and everybody from Texas is thorough and they 100 and they are grand and they can never do wrong, and the legends don't like Texans. And I'm giving you all the excuses I'm hearing about the legends deciding to go with Terrence Crawford. And this is what I'm trying to accomplish and show you, and the foolishness. So let's move on.
And if you look up the explanation of why they cast hands, it'll tell you for all their inductees. And here's Bud, an active fighter who's not inducted, but they casting his hand. What that tell you? Is Miss T reaching? I don't think I'm reaching. Then you got the notables like Roy Jones, Paulie, Antonio Tarver, James Toney, to name a few, come out and give their assessment on what happened with a fight between Bud and them, and fucking Earl getting his feelings. And y'all Earl fans, y'all gotta be true about this. He got in his feelings, and he said fuck them all.
So Lady T, go subscribe to her. She's a new channel. She breaks down a lot of boxing really good, yo. So you got one perspective from one woman named Cece, and now you got another perspective from Lady T, right? And the way I see it is, I don't understand. The legends didn't say anything out of character. All they said was that, this is my opinion, I got Terrence Crawford. That's it. Some of them broke down Tony Tarver. Now listen, legends, boxers are boxers, okay? There's some facts in some of the situations they're in and whatever, but if the tables were turned and all these legends was talking about Errol Spence in a good way, would we be here with this nonsense? No. Do I believe Terrence Crawford, if the legends was against Terrence Crawford, would he come out and say, fuck all your legends? Fuck all your legends. You think that I think that Terrence Crawford would do that? Well, I don't know, but I know in my opinion, I wouldn't do it. Okay? If all the legends was against me, right? Let me give you this. If all the legends was against me, I use that as fire, as fuel for my fire, yo. I don't need to come out and say, yo, fuck the legends, man. Because honestly, it doesn't make any sense. It don't make any sense saying that, because finish this outside on the track. Yeah, it's a little loud in here. Let me get the rest out. I was just getting a little food. Yeah, but it don't make any sense saying that, because You grew up on the legends. And if you grew up on the legends, you be like, come on, man, I ain't doing that bullshit. I ain't doing none of that bullshit. Just because somebody don't agree with your opinion does not mean at all that you should just go against them. You know any channels that I just don't get along with? But I still give them respect. You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. Take care, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's because you got an opinion, it ain't gonna work out with you. That's because you got to be enemies with the man. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, man. It's like your parents. It's like you bite the hand that feeds you in a way. Like you grew up with your favorite fighter was Sugar Ray Leonard. You grew up, you watching Tyson, all that shit. One day you're gonna be in their position, and you're gonna say a fucked up opinion that somebody ain't gonna like. And they're going to put it on their channel and use it as their benefit. That's the way I see it, man. There's a never endless cycle with this bullshit. So, in the meantime, yes, all the legends are against you. I get it. They're all against you. Instead of coming out and say, fuck all the legends because you're disrespecting yourself too, bro. You're disrespecting yourself too. Yeah, I know you don't care. We in the generation, we just don't give a fuck. We don't care. Microwave, instant, generation, man. The way you say it's not by your words, it's by your action. You saying I don't fuck all the legends. Well, guess what? You know the best way to say fuck all the legends and make them prove them wrong? Beat Terrence Crawford. And once you beat Terrence Crawford, they ain't got nothing to say, man. Now, yeah, I like this fight. It's a 50-50 fight, but I do have Bud Crawford because of his abilities. What you say? What you say? Oh, what you saying now? Okay, I'm hearing you now. You're saying when Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford, you're gonna end up turning into a Boots fan. Well, let me help you out with this shit right here. Yo, Bud, come over here and check this dude out on TV. He looks like you. This dude switched styles. He switches stances. He fights like you, Bud. Well, of course I'm gonna like Boots. He fights like my man Bud. So it doesn't matter how this shit goes, Errol Spence fans. Trying to talk about, because I know that the next shit you're gonna say is, oh, Bud fans gonna turn into Boots fans when Errol busts down Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I get it. I know all the shit before it comes out, man. Shit's recyclable. So like I was saying, let me pull up over here, man. Oh, it's nice and quiet over here. Yeah, never mind. Let me get my ass back in the vehicle, just in case I got a call or something. But you know, I'm gonna get off Errol right now and him tweeting or whatever, saying about. Let me turn this AC down because it's loud. Talking about fuck the legends and shit, but. We got these instigating channels. You know, I heard this one dude talking about this is Knockout 86 TV talking about, oh, go subscribe to him. All right. See, people say, oh, you disrespecting all these channels, but guess what? All these channels that I dislike, I show them respect. You know how I show them respect? And I also show them that I'm not in my fucking feelings. Oh, I'm not in my feelings. You know why? Because I can argue with you and still say, yo, go to this man's channel and subscribe. You know why I get this? Because no matter what, you're giving me an idea. Even if it's a positive or a negative. Listen, man, I could go to all the positive channels that I like to listen to. That shit's sometimes boring. Listening to these same dudes argue with each other over and over again and shit like that, and hearing the same regurgitated shit. Give me some fire, nigga. Put some fire under my feet. So I go to the channels that I really don't support, but I do support. And they give me something that gets me hot in the head. And they give me ideas. So, of course, I got to give them some kind of respect. So, let me move on. I had to define what I mean by respect. Because some people are like, you don't respect best fight the best. You don't respect blue blood. You don't respect nobody. Yeah, I do. Because at the end of the day, you could go subscribe to them. And just like I keep saying, Mayweather says, good publicity or bad publicity, no matter what, you're still seeing me. So if I'm a part of me, if I'm the part of me showing them on my videos, you seeing them, you could go subscribe to them. I don't care, man. So these channels, right? Yeah, the dude was talking about, you know what? These people don't care about who winning. All they care about is being right. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. But this is my problem, yo. This is my problem. And it didn't have to be Crawford. Let's say Crawford wasn't in this situation with the legends and the casting of his fists. Wouldn't everybody that's a channel would report on this? That's the problem. This is a problem to me, because if you're a channel, you're supposed to report on legends, Hall of Famers, ceremonies. You left all that out. You left all that out on account that all the legends. First of all, not even the legends yet. I think you so in your feelings with Errol Spence. See, this is the proof that I'm showing you proof how I know you in your feelings. You know that Bud Crawford was there. He's getting inducted, right? He gets his fist casted in, right? Layla Ali, all them other two. But it's like we had this discussion before about, would Bud Crawford be in the Hall of Fame? And a lot of Spence fans would be like, nah, he needs Errol Spence. Well, guess what? He don't need Errol Spence. And the proof is in the pudding. You see what I'm saying? He don't need Errol Spence. So now when you see Bud Crawford cast his fist in there and there's a ceremony and he's getting inducted and all, and he's soon to be he's gonna be a Hall of Famer and all this stuff, and he's close to it and he's there and everything, and y'all are so much into your feelings that you don't even want to show that ceremony at all. It's your boy Caps. You know, it's your boy Blue. I mean, come on. Breaking news. Where's the breaking news? There was supposed to be a breaking news on the ceremony. No. On account that Bud Crawford got his fist cast, and then on top of that, the Legends was not for Errol Spence. Because I'm pretty sure if his fist got cast and then all the Legends, or maybe it was 50-50, then probably you'd be like, all right, I'll show the ceremony or something. But damn, everybody was for Crawford. It's just an opinion, man. It's just an opinion. So let's do a couple more examples. Let's a couple more examples. Yeah, my videos are long, but that's because I'm passionate with boxing. You want 10 minutes, you can go over there and go over there. I might give you 30 minutes. Take 10 minutes out your life and come back and see me another 10. It is what it is. Come on, let's do another example of another channel that's bitching.
In closing, every one of these guys, whether it's Paulie Malignaggi, whether it's Roy Jones, whether it's Antonio Tarver, whether it's Jeff Mayweather, whether it's any one of the Mayweathers, whether it's motherfucking James Toney, it don't matter who it is. Doesn't matter who it is. There's no reasoning to disrespect Errol. No reasoning. If you believe that Bud wins, cool. No problem. Believe that. Have that stance. Have it.
Hey, best fight the best. You forgot about Mike Tyson. He said he got Terrence Crawford too. Listen, let me explain something to you, man. I listened to your channel. I listened to that. I sat there and I listened, right? And you was talking about, but what you did was you run down all the legends and their faults and their personal issues and all the reasons why they don't have Errol Spence, right? That's what you did. You did some shit, right? One by one. John Jones. You just did everybody, man. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard did say some shit that I don't like. He said some shit about, Mikey would beat Errol Spence because Mikey's Mikey, right? So, of course, there's always going to be some bias with everybody. Everybody has some bias. even the people that owns the sanctioning bodies have bias, right? They want certain people on top, certain faces to be the face of boxing. There's always going to be some bias, right? So, and boxers do this, man. I don't know if they all huddled together and said, we're going to get on Terrence Crawford's side and we're going to, for some reason. But on your channel, you did one by mode, James Toney, John, you did Jones, you did this, you did Sugar, you did all of them. And you showed them all their faults, right? And all this shit about their opinions suck and all this stuff. Okay, well, let's make this shit even right here, man. Their opinions suck. And you suck at boxing. We suck at boxing. They great at boxing. They legends. But their opinions suck. Now, do I think that my opinion is always right? No. But a nigga like you will always think you're right. Always. And that's where you fucked up right there, man. Because like I always say, someone that always think they're right, be careful of those dudes, man. Be careful of those dudes, man. Be careful, man. Nah, you ain't always right. And the problem is your pride and your thick-headedness. Anyway, you know what? Let me just stick to the point right here. Oh, look at this bird. Shit, look at this bird. It's a beautiful bird. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this, look at it. Look at him. Awesome. Oh my God, I wish that leaf would get out the way. There you go. Look at the, oh, he gone. But, you know, that was a beautiful bird. It's a red robin or something. I don't know what it is. But what I'm trying to say is this, that, okay, everybody's opinion is not what you expect, especially boxers. You would think that they in the ring, they'll have good opinions, and sometimes their opinions suck. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because I say not all the time, because when they have something that benefits your fighter, you're up their ass, using their opinion on your channel. So let's stop the bullshit here. Let's really stop the bullshit, right? And to tell you the truth, if you don't like me, what are you going to do about it? Well, I think you should just think about me and get some fucking rehab. That's all I can say. Me, I sleep good. I sleep good. I say what I got to say and I sleep good. On the other hand, you hate me so much. Oh, you block me. You block my live. You block me on your lives. You block my super chats. See, I see. That's how I'm showing you respect, and that I ain't got no chip on my shoulder. But y'all dudes, in your feelings, in your feelings. All right, let's end this video. Oh, wait a minute. I got a bonus, my nigga. Oh, Trill. He just asked a question about where's all the black channels? Where's the black? You know what? Let me give you a bonus, and then I'll show you what I mean about this bonus here. Come on, Trill. Ask that question.
Still got, like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out of my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you was wanting to talk crazy, let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney.
I love it. Look. Tuesday. And I'm gonna say something myself. All of the other black channels refuse to bring this back up. So I'm also challenging all the other black channels to bring this shit up and get this shit in the forefront. Where's all the videos from all the black channels that support both of these fighters? Tank said he was gonna take the fight after Devin Haney. I mean, after he fought Rolly. After he fought Rolly. Right, so I mean, look, I'm looking for answer 7-8. I'm gonna start with you, man. Why is it so quiet around these streets, man? You know, when Tank called out Dev after he went, why is Devin, why everybody so quiet? Why all the black channels so quiet?
All right. So all the black channels, but I ain't quiet. I got 64 views, and I'm proud of my 64 views.
And this was made 8 days ago. So let me run a little bit of this down to you, all right? So that was my thumbnail 8 days ago, Trill. Trill's a Pisces like me, man. Matter of fact, me and you got the same birth date. Damn, nigga. We ain't never gonna get along, boy. Yeah, but you're asking all the black channels, they so quiet. But, you know, I'm a small channel, and I'm proud of it. Because I got confidence in myself that one day it will grow. But I'm not in a rush. I don't make videos every day. I make videos when I feel like it. Or when somebody else make me feel like it. And give me ambition. Positive or negative. That's right. So, you asked a question. And I stand by you, Trill, with that. And I also put it in my video. That same clip. And like I said, in my clip, I heard that he was off his contract. So if you off your contract, well, you know what? I'll let you go to that video. That video, okay, I did the 45-55 video. It's before that, right? The 45-55 is my last video I did. I was outside in the park working out, here, there, doing that and shit like that. But in that 45-55 video, at the end, I had promised my subscribers I was going to make a video about Lomo, Tank, Devin Haney, and who? My dude, Shakur Stevenson. And what I think Shakur Stevenson needs to do right now. And what I'm trying to tell you is that, well, I'll make a video about it. But he needs to put this statement out now. He needs to put it out now because motherfuckers like Best Fight the Best was like, be like, well, you know he had his chance. You know, right now you ain't hearing these niggas talk about Shakur too much, right? But Shakur do have an option to go up. Just like Navarrete went to go up to fight Shakur. I don't want to make too much. I ain't want to too much about it, but that didn't happen. But I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna make the video, right? But Shakur have options. And these niggas are shook. And they don't even want this shit in the atmosphere. They don't even want to talk it. Right? So, I made a video, and I did have Tank saying those things, because this is education purposes only. I put the whole video of him saying these things about he's not in a contract right now, and this and that, and he wants, and we can make the fight happen. And now, I like Devin. I admire Devin. He doing it old school. He's going where he got to go to do what he got to do. To get what he got to get. Tank didn't do that. So there's some facts and there's some things that's left out that I'm going to fill in. Yeah, I'm going to fill in. That people ain't talking about what Shakur could do. But people get so fucking happy and dandy when you hear, oh, this is a great fucking fight with Navarrete. Thank God that fight didn't happen. At least Shakur is fighting for a title now. But anyway, to answer your question, Trill, listen and listen clearly. I answered it 8 days ago. Go check the video and act like you ain't see it. Do me a favor. Just act. Y'all doing your best not to see me, right? I like that, man. Y'all doing your best. That's right. Y'all stay in your place and act like you don't know who the fuck I am. I like that. Listen, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here for you to read between the lines. And I'm giving you plenty lines to receive. And fulfill those lines and just sit back and I'm not here to change your mind and just try to go around it like how you try to get everything around your critical factor anyway. It is what it is. Yo, I'm out to the next video. And the next video, man, I got another video too. You know what? I think I'll make that a short video and then I'll do the thing with Loma, Bob Arum, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Yeah, I think I'll do that a little bit last. I think I might do this because the other video might be 10 minutes clip. Show some respect to this boxer. All right. I'm out.